What is the history of aviation? The ability to fly has been a human desire for a very long time. Long before people even had the knowledge and tools to experiment with different ways to fly. Fast forward to today, and the power of flight has revolutionized our ability to travel across the globe. Let's take a look at some of the moments throughout history that had an important impact on aviation as we know it today. 1490 Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine. Leonardo da Vinci is best known for being a very famous artist, but did you know he was also an inventor with a particular passion for flight? He used his artistic talents to make many sketches of wings, and eventually came up with a design for a flying machine that looked like the body of a bird. The design included a pair of giant wings that were joined by a wooden frame and a board inside the frame for the pilot to lie face down inside. To control the direction of flight, the pilot would grip a stick connected to each wing. Leonardo's design relied upon the pilot flapping its wings like a bird to stay in the air. Fun fact, while his flying machine design couldn't work, another of Leonardo's designs later became what we know today as the helicopter. He also designed a parachute in a lightweight hang glider. 1783 The hot air balloon. In 1783 two men, known as the Montgolfier brothers, invented the first hot air balloon. Joseph Michel and Jacques Ten Montgolfier brought the world the first aviation tool that can successfully take people into flight. Joseph Michel noticed that the smoke in his fireplace was rising, and he wondered why it went up instead of down. So, he made a small, silk bag and held it above the fire, and it rose up into the air. The brothers thought they had discovered a new gas, however, it was simply air. Hot air rises because it is lighter than the colder air around it. The brothers then used different materials, including fabric, paper, rope, and buttons, to make a hot air balloon. They filled the balloon with hot air made by burning straw and wool underneath it. It rose around 1,000 meters into the air and stayed there for about 10 minutes before coming back down. After this success, they traveled around France and did the experiment again with a bigger balloon. This time they sent a sheep, a duck and a rooster up with their balloon. It floated for around 8 minutes before landing safely about 2 miles away. The brothers thought this made the invention safe enough for people to try. 2 men traveled as passengers in their balloon. It rose to almost 1,000 meters and flew around 9 kilometers 5 miles over Paris. The journey took about 25 minutes. Their original hot air balloon design was later improved and used to make larger balloons that could go even higher.